Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back. In today's video update here for Ethereum Classic, we are trading at $19.36. 24-hour volume here, we are down 19% and market cap, we're down 0.02%. So heading over to our daily chart, we are going to go into a 4-hour, 2-hour, and 1-hour time frame to take a look at some of the characteristics of our candlesticks and our indicators as well. So taking a quick glance at the 1-day time frame, we could ultimately eliminate here on our support line just because we had broken out in the last couple of days, leading down to our secondary line of support that I showed you guys in the last couple of videos here at the $19.09. So a couple of our indicators here looking very, very bearish. Of course, our MACD indicator in the red histograms and bars and still growing on strong in this momentum at negative 0.29% or points here. Anything below the zero, we are going to be taking a look at a bearish market, and depending on how big and strong that negative number is determined by that momentum and how strong that momentum is. And coming down to that area of support is just an alert warning sign here. Yes, we may be considered as oversold and may see a nice reversal, but until we do see that reversal, we want to see some light histograms or this number here coming closer to that 0 point percentage that we want to see. Another thing here on the daily time frame here, you guys, the RSI is below the 50%, and anything below the 50% is either going to gradually continue lower on the RSI or is considered a bear market. Once we take a look at that crossover of that 50% and below, that's essentially when the price on our daily time frame broke through our trend line as we are coming down and continuously coming down. So this is essentially where we're looking at for today and going into the next couple of days. Here is a good area of supply and demand. Let's just say that the price does break through our support line. This is essentially where the price is going to gravitate towards to, is the $18.07 to the $18.66. So this is going to be the next area that the price will go to if, again, this support is broken. If we are able to see some of these histograms grow stronger in that momentum coming down to the body at the very bottom of the support, then it is going to break that support line and then come into this body. Heading over to the immediate short term for 4 hours, yes, we do see some strength here of this green candle. We see the MACD indicator going from the red above 0% at 26 points, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we are going to see that breakout. We do see our RSI here cross above our D line. So our K line is this white line and our D line is this yellow line. And essentially when we see those two cross over, it does signal that buy opportunity. However, when we take a look at that crisscross of that buy opportunity, what we do want to factor in is the volume. So is the uptrend going to be supported by the volume? And we don't see any volume increase. So this is only going to be temporarily. This is only going to be a short-term uptrend. Going into the 2-hour time frame here, we can see the RSI is below 50, still continued as a bear market. But take a look at this here, you guys. We've got our parallel channel coming down to that area of support and gradually making a lot of swing lows in this channel and continued making a lot of higher lows swings. But most importantly here, we can already see that we're coming up to an area of resistance. So resistance here, a lot of our swing candlesticks coming up to this point and getting rejected. So keep that in mind. Even though our MACD indicator is going from the 0 all the way up to 184 points, that seems a lot. That seems a good momentum. However, coming up to this area of resistance, not only our trend line in our parallel channel, but also this trend line here at the 1948, we are going to see that rejection. Keep in mind the RSI is below that 50. Going into that 1-hour time frame as well, guys, we can already see that resistance level. I'm just going to toggle this down here because we've seen multiple points around this area getting rejected, and that's essentially where we see this long wick candlestick at the very top. 1 hour time frame of this candlestick here, we can see that there is barely any shaven bottom at the very bottom of this candlestick, signifying that there is a lot of strength of the sellers pushing the price as low as they can. Normally, if we do see some buyers' interest, we'll see a long wick at the very bottom of this candle, such as this candle here, but we don't see anything signifying that. And take a look at the MACD indicator as well. We are 1, 2, 3, and then four waves into this uptrend, or quote unquote uptrend. But if we're not seeing the RSI breach above the 50 and continue on in the 50 as the MACD indicator is showing another wave, then essentially it is going to get rejected. And that's essentially what we're seeing right here. So we are going to be continuing this parallel channel, possibly coming down to the area of resistance here at the $19.03. And then overall daily time frame, we're going to monitor and see if we're able to hold on to this area of support at $19.09. Again, if we do see strong histograms of here and our RSI, our D line coming down and gradually coming down, we're not going to hold that support. So watch out for this body of supply that I showed you guys earlier in this video. So that's kind of my breakdown here for Ethereum Classic, what to look for in different time frames. Also in our daily time frame that we are going to be monitoring in the next couple of days. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and comment down below, but I'll see you next time. Bye.